Namaste. Raja Yoga continuation. Introductory. The teachers of the science of yoga therefore declared that religion is not only based upon the experience of ancient times, but that no man can be religious until he has the same perceptions himself. Yoga is a science which teaches us how to get these perceptions. It is not much use to talk about religion until one has felt it. Why is there so much disturbance, so much fighting and quarreling in the name of God? There has been more bloodshed in the name of God than for any other cause because people never went to the fountainhead. They were content only to give a mental assent to the customs of their forefathers and wanted others to do the same. What right has a man to say he has a soul if he does not feel it, or that there is God if does not see him? If there is God, there is a God, we must see him. If there is a soul, we must pursue it. Otherwise, it is better not to believe. It is better to be an outspoken atheist than a hypocrite. The modern idea, on the one hand, with the learned, is that religion and metaphysics and all search after a supreme being are futile. On the other hand, with the semi-educated, the idea seems to be that these things really have no basis. Their only value consists in the fact that they furnish strong motive powers for doing good to the world. If men believe in God, they may become good and moral and so make good citizens. We cannot blame them for holding such ideas, seeing that all the teaching these men get is simply to believe in eternal rigmarole, 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 rigmarole of words without any substance behind them. They are asked to live upon words. Can they do it? If they could, I should not have least regard for human nature. Man wants truth, wants to experience truth for himself. When he has grasped it, realized it, felt it within his heart of hearts, then alone declare the Vedas. Would all doubts vanish, all darkness be scattered, and all crookedness be made straight? Yeah, children of mortality, even those who live in the highest sphere, the way is found. There is a way out of all this darkness, and that is by perceiving him who is beyond all darkness. There is no other way. The science of Raja Yoga proposes to put before humanity a practical and scientifically worked out method of reaching this truth. In the first place, every science must have its own method of investigation. If you want to become an astronomer and sit down and cry astronomy, astronomy, it will never come to you. The same with chemistry. A certain method must be followed. You must go to a laboratory, take different substances, mix them up, compound them, experiment with them, and out of that will come a knowledge of chemistry. If you want to be an astronomer, you must go to an observatory, take a telescope, study the stars and planets, and then you will become an astronomer. Each science must have its own methods. I could preach you thousands of sermons, but they would not make you religious until you practiced the method. These are the truths of the sages of all countries, of all ages, of men pure and unselfish who had no motive but to do good to the world. They all declare that they have found some truth higher than what the senses can bring to us, and they invite verification. They ask us to take up the method and practice honestly. And then, if we do not find this higher truth, we will have the right to say there is no truth in the claim. But before we have done that, we are not rational in denying the truth of their assertions. So we must work faithfully using the prescribed methods and light will come. In acquiring knowledge, we make use of generalizations, and generalization is based upon the observation. We first observe facts, then generalize, and then draw conclusions or principles. The knowledge of the mind, of internal nature of man, of thought, can never be had until we have first power of observing the facts that are going on within. It is comparatively easy to observe facts in the external world, for many instruments have been invented for the purpose. But in the internal world, we have no instrument to help us. Yet, we know we must observe in order to have a real science. Without a proper analysis, any science will be hopeless. Mere theorizing, and that is why all the psychologists have been quarreling among themselves since the beginning of the time, except those few who found out the means of observation. Thank you.